right, welcome. Come on in, sit yourselves right on down. It's sad. It's sad around here. It's a little overtime. Hold on, got to get the things together. It's sad. It's overtime. Said the Bronx, New Yorkers up in this bitch. What it do? Tennessee is up in the house. Come on in, sit yourself on down. Just slid on in because I said I was going to be around here. Yep, just slid on in. Come on, sit yourself on down. Sit yourself on down, right on down. Hold on. Got to get myself together. It ain't gonna be long. We just jumped in for a little overtime. We're not gonna do a whole shift. We're not gonna do a whole shift. They done removed my doggone video. They removed my video, but it's okay. I'm gonna have to put it up somewhere else out here. It is August. It's August the 2-2. August the 2-2, 20 to 26. What is good to everybody? Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. Say for the overtime support. What's happening? Let me refresh. Get that refresh up there. Got that up there. Bam. We summer everywhere. We screaming summer everywhere. We not just in one spot. That's not where we at. We got the links. All links down in the description. Join. Share. Shout out to E. Shout out to E for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Bam. The 4-5 OKC, Oklahoma City is up in the building. What it do? Saw some. They still going through the Indiana. In Indiana. I think this may be day, 11 or 12 or something like that, where people ain't got no lights, no power or nothing, you know. In Gary, Indiana. Get that right. We have two beautiful sisters who is speaking to the camera out in Gary, Indiana, and they're saying that they is the blackest city out here in these streets, and they understand why we don't know who they is, but we know who they is, won't come around there and check on them and get their power up out here in these streets. I'm going on to put it on up because I'm not finna hold y'all. They talk about NIPSO. NIPSCO Energy Provider. They having a problem with restoring the power after the flood. The water hadn't came in, and y'all know that the water be wet out here in these streets. Let me go put up on the screen. Here we go. Let these two sisters talk. Here you go.
You know why they not coming out here though? I mean, it's obvious, you know. It's obvious. Gary is full of, you know, us, diversity. Yeah. Not really diversity, but it's full of black people. Yeah. You know, we the blackest city out here. So they don't want to check on us.
Yeah. They're NIPSCO. Everybody pays them. We don't pay, we get cut off. But when disaster happens, they want to charge us X amount of dollars, but we already paying into this. They got billions, trillions of dollars. We working day to day on paychecks. So yes, they could have did better. They got the money. We don't got the money. They say they supposed to maintenance that yearly. They haven't been out here in a year or two, maybe 3 years. I can't sleep at night because I can't plug my sleep apnea machine up. I can't afford a generator. I'm working on a month salary. So therefore, we need them to either give us generators or get this power up and running. We got a 91-year-old man that lived at the end, almost at the end of the thing. They had to rush him to the hospital. We had an elder lady across the street. She had medical condition. She bedridden. People come out to help her also. So we really need them to work more faster because we don't want to lose no lives if we don't have to. Our governor needs to get his butt out here and see the damage. You going in these other neighborhoods, you need to go through the whole city of Gary.
We do see, like, you know, people trying to give out free food and, you know, just give back. The community definitely is doing something with the giving back. They've been giving away free food, especially at the Y here. They've been giving out free food to us in showers, hot showers. So it's definitely good that we all coming together finally. Yeah. We just need more coverage for sure. We need to come together.
Shout out to the Method to My Madness for the $5 super chat. Say for the OT pass. I appreciate that right there.
As a community and get it together. We won't be struggling as bad as just one person just struggling. If all come together, we'll be good. You know, something like this, they giving out free water, free cakes, and famous people here and stuff. We need that. We definitely need that.
And they were all alike. We have differences. We need more help.
Yes.
All of us.
Yes.
we're humans at the end of the day. Nobody is better than the other person. So we all go through similar struggles every single day. Let's help each other.
We know why they not.
They said some good stuff, right? Let's all come together. Let's work together. Let's team up. Damn it, if one of us is going through it, we all going through it because we all in the same zip code stuff, the same community. We going through a little something. They say that a lot of people is out there helping with meals and showers and stuff. They got celebrities and things of that nature that's out there. The lady say that she can't even much sleep because she can't plug in her sleep apnea machine. To all my people that's on sleep apnea machines, I can understand if you just get the machine and because of like the job or something, or a doctor have prescribed you to be on the machine so we can try to get this sleep apnea thing under control. If you is on a long-term sleep apnea machine, if you done had your sleep apnea machine for like a month and you need it for the second month, you is really the problem. Do y'all understand that y'all can beat sleep apnea? Do y'all understand that right there? A lot of people, they just think whatever the people in the white coat say and prescribe, then that's what it is. You don't have to stay in the position that you was in when you went around there to go ahead on and get yourself checked out. Shout out to them sisters, players with that paper. Where y'all at? Them babies out there helpless?
Coming out here though.
Them babies need help. Listen. I have been a part of a lot of hurricanes reliefs and shit after the storm and stuff. And damn it, you see the ones in need. Players, where y'all at with the bag, man? Them babies need hotels and all type of shit right now.
I mean, it's obvious, you know. It's obvious. Gary is full.
That is crazy, right? Because they could be like so pretty, but not at the same time. Like they could be pretty and not pretty at the same time. Sometimes depends on attitudes. See, like right now, they pretty. Hot dog, you sisters is pretty right now. Damn it. And it's all due to their tone. It's all due to they sound feminine.
You know, us, diversity. Not really diversity.
She used a big word, diversity, and then not diversity.
But it's full of black people. You know, we the blackest city out here.
We the blackest city, which technically y'all is not the blackest city. I think that y'all like the 4th or the 5th blackest city, but close. I think that they is 70-some% black, but go ahead.
So they don't want to check on us.
They're NIPSCO. Everybody pays them. We don't pay, we get cut off. But when disaster,
if you don't pay your bill, then you get cut off. Facts. That's every company. That's every light bill. That's every energy company. Damn it, whoever you pay your lights to, when you don't pay your lights, they cut you on off. Yeah. That's what they're supposed to do. But go ahead.
they're happening. They want to charge us X amount of dollars.
So when the disaster happens and they want to charge you X amount of dollars, I think what she's talking about is they may raise up rates and stuff after disasters to try to recoup a lot of the money that they had done stole from us for paying. That's probably what she's talking about.
But we already paying into this. They got billions, trillions of dollars. We working day to day on paychecks. So yes, they could have did better. They got the money. We don't got the money. They say they supposed to maintenance that yearly. They haven't been out here in a year or two, maybe 3 years.
So I don't know what she's talking about, that they should have maintenance, and it's probably like a green box and or their little damn it, I forgot what they call them, but it's their energy spots where they put in certain neighborhoods that be like fenced in and stuff, and they got the transformers and things like that right there to where they supposed to come out maintenance and make sure that everything is okay. I think that's what she's talking about. Remember I had told y'all that I had finally got me a solar generator. Y'all better start investing. Y'all better start investing out here in these streets. Now listen, if you go to pleasantcandles.com and a storm come, you got you some power. If you get you a solar powered generator, then you got you some power. The candles can give you light. The generator can give you some power. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just here trying to help. So to all of my people who is not going through this type of thing, we got to think about when it happens in your city, what you gonna do. Do you have a plan of action? Is there a plan of action when a disaster happens? When shit goes south, do you have something that you done thought about, written down, took a picture of, made a video of, or something that you can refer to when it's time for action, huh? Say, Willie, what are you playing? I have no idea what they is talking about. They talking about them down bad right now with no power in Gary, Indiana after the flood. They having problems out here, damn it, and they need the government to come on in and do something. Do something. Anyway, move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Okay, damn it, I talked about that right there the other day. What? We finna go ahead on and leave IG alone right now. We got we got a teacher. We have a I did a story similar to this because I don't think that this is the same story. I do not believe that this is the same story. We have a teen who is blackmailing a Dickerson ISD teacher over a relationship. Y'all know I just did a story like that right there, probably like a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. But I don't think that this is the same one. I really don't think that this is the same one. This one right here is just funny to me. So this is why I got to go on and give it to you good people. Because we got our sister. She done got caught up and she was being blackmailed. But here we go.
Dickinson ISD.
I want y'all to hear what she said at the end, though, that really, whew.
Teacher was accused of an inappropriate relationship with a student.
The Galveston County Sheriff's Office arrested Christy Hanks yesterday, and now court records have new details about what happened. ABC 13's Luke Jones is live with the latest on this tonight. Luke.
My bad. Shout out to the Archer for the $2 super chat. He said, "Is Michael Jackson's statue okay though?" He do got a statue in Gary, Indiana, don't it? It got flooded out too, but go ahead. It probably drank.
Hanks was arrested yesterday near her home in Lamarck. Investigators say both she and the victim initially denied the relationship, but that the victim later came clean about it.
So they both said that they was not in a relationship, and then the victim said, yes, I was a victim, or I am a victim.
They also found text messages supporting the allegations, some of them sent the same day the investigation began. A sexually charged relationship with bizarre beginnings. Christy Hanks, a Dickinson ISD teacher, assigned to the Galveston County Juvenile Justice Center, where the 16-year-old victim was enrolled in classes. Records show the victim told investigators he'd gotten in trouble last school year for writing in a book that Hanks had a, quote, big butt.
He said that baby had a big butt. I like the Hughes sister. Got a big butt, and she out here teaching and stuff like that right there. But what did she say after he said that she got a big butt?
He says Hanks later told him she took it as a compliment. He says the two traded numbers and soon began taking part in graphic video calls. The victim told investigators he met Hanks for sex at a park on 2 separate occasions, but that both times she got scared and left early.
Her scary ass. Listen, ladies, would you feel, or would you even say, because I'm pretty sure that you will feel that it's a compliment coming from a teen, that you got a big booty. If you got like a big booty. Huh? Would you tell the teen that thank you for the compliment? Huh? Keep it 100.
Yet according to investigators, he says that didn't stop her from rubbing her genitals against his arm while at school. Investigators say the victim threatened to expose the relationship if Hanks didn't buy him a gun and give him $2,000.
Yeah, put that funky monkey on his arm or something like that. He'll rub it. Just feel on it. Yeah.
They say Hanks gave in and that the victim later bragged about the blackmail to his friends.
Okay.
The Galveston County Sheriff's Office began investigating August 6th when a juvenile inmate reported the relationship to jail staff. That same day, they say Hanks was texting the victim, offering to send him money. Quote, "I just cleaned out my bank account for you," and "I'd rather be dead than them know I was a pedophile."
Ooh, I'm a pedo. That baby say, "Listen, I'd rather be dead. I'd rather go to heaven right now than for the people I know to know that I'm a pedo." She said, "I just cleared out my bank account for you." Remember, he asked her for 2 stacks and a pistol. She did that, and then he asked for some more money. She said, "I just cleared out." So, look, bitch, damn it, the old bitch out here broke. Huh? I just cleared out my bank account. I done gave you 2 first off. So she probably came back with like another 2. So she probably had, damn it, that was her emergency fund. She had a little emergency fund and I bit broke out here. Huh? And or she was trying to get him to sympathize with her, like, damn, you done took all my money, like what else am I gonna do? He wasn't going for it. No.
A bank account for you. And I'd rather be dead than them know I was a pedophile, since you like to throw that in my face.
So the way that he was blackmailing her was saying, listen, I'm finna let everybody know that you is grown and you hunching and trying to hunch on me. And when I tell people, because that is pedophilia, which is not pedophilia because he's 16 years old. She is supposed to be a teacher and she's supposed to know the definitions of things. But then again, she also understands that being a pedo is prepubescent. She know that the masses of people will still call her a pedo. She understands the dummy minds that the masses have. She get it. She should have corrected him for saying that I am not a pedo. That's really what she should have said, and that would have been true. But she went along with it.
Hanks was arrested Wednesday and charged with improper relationship between educator and student. We stopped by her home, but only found dogs. Is Christy home?
Lonely bit.
Hanks is still listed on the Dickinson ISD website as a 5th grade social studies teacher at Dunbar Middle School. But at the time of her arrest, the district says she was assigned to the alternative education program. They say she was placed on leave as soon as the allegations came to light. Luke Jones, ABC.
She was placed on leave, but typically when it's a man, they automatically just go on and fire them, and or they is in the process of firing them. They just put on leave. They didn't put that baby on leave. So we got to kind of think about this right here. How many dudes that work at the school been trying to holler at her? Because remember, she got a fat ass, so come on now. Them players out there trying to get at her, but they was probably just too old for her. She liked the age gap thing. You know what I'm saying? They was probably a year or 2 older than her, so that's like too old for her. She like her gap probably bigger than that right here. Her gap probably bigger than isn't that baby trying to get out a little bit? Her scary. How you gonna go to the park twice and don't try to hunt? You stupid. He and Christy met in Christy's vehicle at a nearby park on 2 different occasions. Hold on.
Hanks later told him she took it as a compliment. He says the 2 traded.
Thank you for telling me that my booty big. That's what's up. Damn women, go ahead.
Numbers.
Yeah.
And soon began taking part in graphic video calls. The victim told him
graphic video calls. So, in order for him to blackmail, he must have been recording. And she's so damn silly. She ain't even thinking it through. It is what it is. But again, when y'all be trying to tell me, Willie, they just kids, they not know what they doing. He knew exactly what he was doing enough to where he can blackmail a bitch and get him 2 stacks and a gun. Wait, here. More than 2 stacks because she cleared out her bank account the second time she had done gave him a few dollars. Yeah. This is how it happens. Anyway, let's go on down here to South Florida. We got some news out of Florida. My state, stand your ground state, bust a bitch, go home state. Please don't run up 155 life state. As y'all come on in, we need some thumbs up. We need the share button. We need some subscriptions, some subscribers. That's what we need. We need more subscribers, We on this Saturday. I just jumped on in for a little bit. I'll give y'all a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead on and let y'all get back to it. Go ahead on and get back high. Get on your essentials. Get that doping. Oh, hold on. Speaking of smoking, hold on. Before I do that right there, I got me a marijuana video. Wait a minute. And it's a positive marijuana video. Hold on. Oh, all right, bam. For those of you who is kind of like me, who don't like to go out shopping and shit like that right there, we rather order from the crib or order when you're on the job and stuff, and by the time you get to the crib, it'll already be at the crib. Yeah. They changing up stuff out here. We have marijuana home deliveries now. That's about to be legal in Georgia. So shout out to all my ATLians out here in these streets. They is about to make it legal that y'all don't even have to go to the store no more. Shout out to Scud Nation for the $2 super chat. You say it's been a minute, but the support don't stop. I appreciate that right there. Y'all make sure that y'all sharing. Telling somebody about a player. Listen. Marijuana home delivery may soon be legal in Georgia. Back it up.
In a plan to deliver medical marijuana straight to the doorsteps of patients across Georgia. The new rule being considered would allow products to be mailed or shipped by private carriers. John 2's Tom Regan, live at a dispensary in DeKalb County. Tom, supporters say this will make the product more widely available to patients who say they benefit from THC.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karen, we're at the Botanical Sciences Dispensary, and these are just some of the
good question. Say, is that drug trafficking? Go ahead.
many marijuana products they sell. You know, over 46,000 people in Georgia now have a medical marijuana license, and that number is quickly rising.
46,000?
That's really what we're trying to do as a state, is to provide greater access to a medicine that actually can be used to be very helpful for a lot of these folks.
Medical marijuana, now sold only in dispensaries and pharmacies, may soon be home delivered to qualified patients through the U.S. mail or private carriers like FedEx or UPS. The federal government's decision this spring to reclassify and lower medical marijuana from a Schedule 1 to Schedule 3 drug opened the door for USPS delivery. Gary Long of Botanical Sciences says patients would simply order products online, provide qualifying license information, and have it delivered.
That's how it should be anyway. That's how it should be with every other product we can order online. You can get your prescriptions online and have your prescriptions delivered. So what's the difference?
Established who that individual is through these safeguard measures. We then can establish a buy-sell relationship where we can actually ship this product to them.
Qualifying conditions for medical marijuana use include chronic diseases, MS, PTSD, and seizure disorder.
Right there. Chronic, hold on. Chronic seizures? We ain't got the chronic seizures.
This product to them.
Qualifying conditions for medical marijuana use include chronic diseases, MS, PTSD, and seizure disorder.
And seizure disorder. We can get our medical license, because I don't have my medical license. I think I can get my medical license for PTSD. I think I can do that right now.
Some critics of home delivery worry products could get in the hands of minors, but Long says there will be rules in place to prevent that from happening with mail delivery.
They is concerned that this can get in the hands of minors while all the other dope get delivered to your damn house. Shit, crazy. I can't stand people, dog. It may get in the hands of the people who hands it shouldn't be in. Then, bitch, we should not have no dope out here in these streets. Do y'all even understand that we have dope inside the house, inside the medicine cabinets, that is always in the medicine cabinets, that the children know is in the medicine cabinets? We is not concerned about the children going in the medicine cabinets and getting the dope. Y'all do understand that we don't even tell the kids, y'all stay out my medicine cabinet because this is the damage, you're not supposed to be on this. We don't even tell them that.
Affirmatively identifying that this patient is the person who's on that card. So we're doing that, and then also making sure that they sign for the product and are verifying that they are who they say they are.
I don't know about that right now. Now listen, I don't know how it goes, but if anybody's in the comments section, if you all get your medication delivered, do y'all have to sign for your medication, or do they drop it off like an Amazon package? I don't know, because if they don't make you sign, then I don't think that you need to be signing for the medical marijuana, because it is a drug. Well, it is falling in line with medicine. And if we don't do it for none of the other ones, then we shouldn't have to do it for this right here. You said they bring it to the door. Yeah, but I ain't never signed for it. Okay, so they don't make you sign for it. Oh, you said that you get yours signed. So there's an option then. You can choose to sign it or not. And that's for the regular dope that I'm talking about right now. But for the marijuana, they is saying that you're going to have to sign. So there's not going to be an option. You say you have to sign. You say, I do Instacart and I deliver alcohol and script. Now, listen. A while back, I did use Instacart for alcohol. I sure enough did, like a few years ago, and you had to sign then. Oh, all right. So like it ain't no biggie then, because I did have to sign for like an Instacart thing for the alcohol. So all right, if you got to sign for the reefer, all right. But then But then it'll be strange that you don't have to sign for prescription drugs. If you don't have to sign for prescription drugs, you know. You say, so no signature for yours. You say, do they come in the hood? Oh, I believe so. Controlled substance have to be signed for. Okay. You say you fill out the paperwork attached for billing purposes. You say, do they require ID? Yes, they require ID for okay. When I ordered the alcohol on Instagram, I had to show my ID. I had to show ID and then sign for it. So I'm pretty sure that you will have to have your ID and sign for the medical marijuana. It makes sense. All right. Because I was just finished set trip out here in the street, and I don't want to set trip. Go ahead.
Making sure that they sign for the product, and are verifying that they are who they say they are. We
That
do
makes
whatever
sense.
we can to make sure that only the intended person who should be getting this product is the one that is actually receiving it.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be mad. I'm mad than the mofo. Somebody else done got my dough. Somebody got my reefer, P. I'm gonna call the company, get somebody fired out here in the goddamn street. Bitch, somebody got my dope. No, dawg, y'all gotta bring it back. Bitch, I ain't signed for nothing. I ain't see nobody done stole my shit. You say they require ID at the ordering stage. Yes. And they also saying that once it come to you, you must have ID.
The Medical Cannabis Commission in Georgia will vote on a rule change allowing home delivery late next month. Live in DeKalb County, Chamblee, Tom Regan.
Again, it goes back to we can order alcohol through Instagram and through Instacart. Uber Eats, not Uber Eats, the DoorDash thing too, if I'm not mistaken. We can do all that right there, but now we undecided about, the medical marijuana. This is stupid. Let me see something real quick. Damn it, how do I want to ask the question? What does your ailments have to be able to have a medical marijuana card? Well, I done said it wrong, but all right. Explicitly named state conditions: cancer, epilepsy, glaucoma, HIV and AIDS. You is lying to me. HIV and AIDS, PTSD, ALS, Crohn's disease, Parkinson's disease, MS, that's multiple sclerosis. You got to roll the R's in the X. Terminal conditions mean that you about to go ahead on leave Earth. And chronic non-malignant pain. And ALS is amyotrophic. I think that's how you pronounce it. Amyotrophic lateral. No, that ain't that is lateral. Lateral sclerosis. Sclerosis. Is it sclerosis or cirrhosis? It's one on. It's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know that they was giving it out for HIV. I did not know that, so I can't get it because I ain't got HIV. I ain't got glaucoma. I ain't got epilepsy. I ain't got cancer. The only thing that I could possibly go in there and say, bitch, I'm PTSD. I'm post-traumatic stress and all types of shit. I'm shell-shocked out here in these streets. Oh, so you did order alcohol from Uber Eats, so you can order from Uber Eats. I didn't know. That's why I was just trying to correct myself because I ain't want to put it on them people. You know what I'm saying? Get sued. I don't want to get sued. I ain't got nothing anyway. You say, Willie, chronic pain is your best bet? Chronic. Like my back be hurting. Chronic non-malignant. What is hold on. Non-malignant. Non-malignant pain is lasting discomfort that continues for 3 months or longer. It's not caused by cancer or stems from conditions like nerve damage, back injuries, and arthritis. The primary goal of care is to improve daily function and quality of life through a mix of physical, medical, and mental health treatments. You might be right. That chronic non-malignant, Chronic non-malignant. Now, can you keep your gun license if you get a weed license? As far as I know, because I've talked about this multiple times, you cannot have a gun license while having a medical marijuana license. But let me go on and ask the question again. Can you have a gun license and a medical marijuana? Hold on. Can you have a gun license and a medical marijuana license in the state of Florida? In the great state of Florida, holding a state-issued concealed weapons license, a CWFL, or carry under permitless constitutional carry while also possessing a Florida medical marijuana card is not explicitly barred by state law. However, Florida law strictly classifies marijuana as a controlled substance, creating a major legal conflict regarding purchasing or possessing firearms on the federal jurisdiction. So basically, no. Basically, no, we still can't do it. You know what I'm saying? State law. Florida does not automatically revoke or deny a concealed weapons license just because a resident is on the medical marijuana registry. Furthermore, Florida allows eligible adults to carry concealed firearms without a permit under constitutional rules. Oh, so we can carry without the license? I mean concealed. I thought that you could carry, but it had to be shown without the license. I didn't know that you can conceal without a license. Or did I just read that wrong? Florida allows eligible adults to carry concealed firearms without a permit under the constitutional carry law. I didn't know that. That's what's up, boy. Reading is fundamental, man. Reading is fundamental. Fundamental. I think that's how it go. But anyway, we learning. We is learning. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much on you. Now is the time. Now, people is having hardships out here. People are having hardships. People is losing jobs. We have spoke about people's losing their jobs. Companies is folding. People getting laid off and all that fly stuff right there. Mother Nature is messing up stuff. It's super hot in Florida. In case y'all don't know, this shit been hitting different. This shit been hitting real different. I don't know if y'all blame it on global warming or it's just hot every doggone year and it's just, you just older so it feels hotter. I don't know. A lot of people is not paying their mortgages. A lot of people is not paying their rents. Did y'all know that that there is a abundance? It is a whole bunch of people who is not paying their mortgages, but the banks is not foreclosing on these people. I didn't know that there was a whole bunch of people who have not paid their mortgages from 6 to 12 months and not in foreclosure. I didn't know that, but they saying that a lot of banks is I guess they're just waiting. I guess they're just waiting because even if they put them in foreclosure and get them people out of the home, they still can't sell the homes. Homes ain't selling like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But anyway, moving right along. People is going through a lot of stuff. And now we have a mother of 8. Dang. We got a mother of 8. Oh, beautiful sister. Oh, beautiful sister. She got a nice ponytail. I like how she brushed that thing back. I like her. I'm going to show you why I like her. Right here. Let me put up on the screen. I like her because she do not have these new age baby hairs. Do y'all see she don't have the new age baby hairs? Huh? Well, we have a mother of 8 who was left homeless after the storm flooding, and she's fighting for answers out here in these streets. She's fighting for answers. The landlord ain't acting right. Guess what she had too? Renter's insurance. All right, so I know a mama of 8, it sounds terrible. It is terrible, in my opinion. But she had one thing in place. She had home renter's insurance. But
he has been homeless for 10 days after those powerful storms last week flooded her rental in Flossmoor. She's now bouncing from hotel to hotel, fighting for answers.
Fox Chicago's Tia Ewing reports. Story of my life, living in a hotel.
For 10 days, this has been Tamika Mahomes' life.
I can't go home. It's pulling up to a hotel after hotel after hotel.
Her
Man, shot that baby out for having a tattoo on her face. Same people tattoos on their face is bad people. I like to go on and point out that baby got a tattoo right here in her face. That probably like her firstborn or something.
A hotel after hotel after hotel.
Her 8 children in tow and no home to go back to. Mahomes' children range in age from 4 to 22.
My kids can't go to school. We sleep. I have to get 2-3 hotel rooms in order to cover my family.
To get everyone through the night.
One day we drove around to 11:45 at night with my kids. All hotels was booked. I had to take them to a motel. I set up all night.
Mahomes says it all.
Is she talking down on a motel? She normally go to hotels, but now she had to go to a motel. She said when she go to the hotels, she had to buy 2 and 3 rooms for her and her children. 2 and 3 rooms gonna cost you, baby. That's probably where we get. Go ahead.
Started here in the 1400 block of Linwood Court in Flossmoor. She moved into this rental home back on June 1st and was determined to make the home work for her and her children.
I have sons, and where I was staying, you can't raise teenage boys, so I did whatever I had to do to make sure they can go to HF.
She came to Flossmoor looking for stability. Then the water came on August 11th. A confirmed EF1 tornado hit the area, and with it came rain and the power outages that forced the sump pump to go out. The combo sent water rushing into the basement.
Girl, you got a life vest floating for real, my babies. It's all in there for milk, and we lost everything. Every day I have to purchase food and go to someone else's house and cook it.
Are you all homeless now?
Yes.
And while Mahomes says she has renter's insurance, she says she quickly learned the kind of water that flooded the home would be on the homeowner. The flooding is his responsibility. She claims he has no homeowner's insurance.
Nice.
But the rental insurance told me that doesn't cover sewage and disasters and floods. Something in the house like the pipe or something would have had to bust, so they're not going to cover anything.
Oh, so they're not. Hold on. So what she's saying is they don't cover natural disaster stuff?
Insurance.
But the rental insurance told me that doesn't cover sewage and disasters and floods. Something.
And disasters and floods. Sewage, okay, fine. Disasters and floods. It don't cover floods. What the hell type of insurance you got?
In the house like the pipe or something would have had to bust, so they're not going to cover anything.
No insurance payout to replace damaged belongings, no home. And Mahomes says no security deposit back.
Now, you saying that she needed flood insurance, but typically as a renter, you is not, I don't even think that you can get flood insurance as a renter. But your renter's insurance is supposed to cover, floods and like, I don't we are going to Google it in just a minute.
To help her family find another place to go.
I reached out to him and asked him, can I just have my security deposit back?
How much was your security deposit?
$5,000.
Damn. How many of y'all security deposit has been $5,000? I have never. I would never have $5,000 for the security deposit, unless she's just adding it all in like first, last, and security. Or first and last, or security and first, But if it's just the security, it's $5,000 on top of first and last. Oh, Jesus, no.
And what is he saying?
He says, I have him recorded, saying he's not giving me anything back. I didn't mean to cuss, but he said, me, these kids is not his problem.
Facts.
Public property records show Reggie Allen owns the home.
Say them kids is not his problem.
Mahomes says he only communicates with her through Facebook Messenger.
This the first time he told me he was coming.
But Mahomes says coming and fixing became 2 different things. Messages she shared with Fox Chicago show a back and forth about getting the basement dried out. Promises to address the water, followed, she says, by more waiting. So I called Allen myself.
I wanted to give you the opportunity to speak.
He told me no comment, told me there was no need to call him back. For 10 days, this mother has...
Ain't no need for you to call me back, shawty. I ain't talking to you, and don't call me back.
Floated from hotel to hotel, trying to keep 8 children afloat. She moved to Flossmoor looking for a place to raise her family. Now she's just looking for a place for them to sleep.
Did I not tell y'all that they speak of family as a single mother with children? I've been trying to tell y'all, because she's looking for a place to raise her family. Family is 2 parents, mother and father, and children. But go ahead.
There has floated from hotel to hotel, trying to keep 8 children afloat. She moved to Flossmoor looking for a place to raise her family. Now she's just looking for a place for them to sleep.
You just can't get away with this. You can't get away with this, and I'm going to fight.
Tia Ewing, Fox Chicago.
I like her ponytail, though. She got that thing combed back, gelled up and combed back out here in these streets. Now, listen. She got 8 children, and she is soliciting us because she is doing the interview in tights. We almost see her moose knuckle, but for some reason we couldn't get a good shot. But we're gonna have to talk to the cameraman to do a better job when he baby having on tight stuff like that. But back it up. Now, she been handling her business before the little storm came. She been handling herself. She ain't been begging nobody for nothing, as far as I know. She ain't been, you know what I'm saying? She been handling hers. And now since shit done went left, she wants, because the homeowner should at least get a pump in that bit so he can pump the water out of his damn basement, because it is his home. But somebody had to say, well, I thought a homeowner had to have homeowner's insurance to rent. Hell. Let's ask my Does a homeowner have to have insurance to rent the property? Wait. Hold on. Does a homeowner have to have homeowner's insurance to rent the property to somebody? Legally speaking, state laws rarely mandates that a homeowner carry insurance on a rental property if it is owned free and clear. So if you own the property, you don't have to have insurance. But I do understand if your ass got a mortgage, you need to have homeowner's insurance. Now there is a few people, well, because the homeowner's insurance is a part of your escrow. If you still owe on the home, you say homeowner. However, standard homeowner's insurance cannot be used for a rented house, and keeping the wrong policy or no insurance carries massive financial and contractual risk. Meaning that if something tear up, then you got to come out of pocket because your ass ain't got no damn insurance. But that is a shame. Well, it wouldn't show us here. Assessed value $3,400. Assessed $3,400. Estimated property value $340,000. So it's worth a little something. The square feet is 19. Yeah. The tax rate is 16.0. Oh, all right. But he ain't had no damn insurance. Now listen, there's a lot of people who don't have insurance, even though they have a mortgage. Even though they have a mortgage, they don't have insurance. Because a lot of time, now the cost of living has went up so high, people's losing their job, they can't afford, yada, yada, yada. We know how I go. Now I got to check on renter's insurance. Does renter's insurance cover sewer, natural disasters, and floods? No. Standard renter's insurance does not cover floods, external natural disaster flooding, or standard sewer and drain backups. However, it does cover other sudden indoor water issues like a busted pipe. Oh, so she right. So she is right. What does it cover versus not cover? Floods and natural disasters. Hold on. Why don't I just put it up on the screen? The hell am I doing over here? Hold on. Let me. Let me say it over here, how I say it over there, and then I can get the same damn results. Here we go. Does renter insurance cover sewer, natural disasters, and floods? Oh, damn it. Does renter's insurance cover sewer, natural disasters, and floods? I'm trying to get the same thing that I'm seeing over here. If I can get the same thing, the same old thing. There it is. There it is. Let me. Do it like that. Let me. Hold on. Okay. Bam. Yeah. The natural disaster. Wait. No. It's not It's not showing what I'm Damn it. They done did something else. But yeah, all right. Natural disasters cover windstorms, tornadoes. She had a tornado. Hail, lightning, and fires are typically standard inclusions. She had a tornado. But I do understand that the water got on in and it's sitting water at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I get that part. Not covered. Earthquakes. Natural floods from overflowing rivers, heavy rain, runoffs, and storm surge are completely excluded. Wow, I didn't know. Solutions. You can buy a separate standalone policy via natural flood insurance. Shout out to the person who had done said what it should. She needed the flood insurance. You absolutely correct. I never knew that. Damn it, I ain't never tried to buy or had to buy flood insurance, but I'm glad that you said that. See, we learning together. So listen, for you good people who have renter's insurance, please get some flood insurance or private insurers to cover your personal belongings against rising water. I didn't know that. Oh my God. Listen, especially for the great state of Florida. For the great state of Florida, you will get flooded. You will get flooded from a natural disaster. He said, Willie, I learned about flood insurance from you. Yeah. See, now when I was talking about the flood insurance, I was talking about the homeowners having the homeowners insurance plus flood insurance, because you can get regular homeowners insurance. See, back in the days before Hurricane Andrew, because I'm in Florida, Dade kind of player, hurricane survival. Before Hurricane Andrew, you can get the homeowners insurance, and it's like the flood insurance was included. After that, right there, shit, they separated. They separated. You know what I'm saying? So now we has learned, all inclusive insurance. We have to understand what we paying for and what it covers. So listen, a lot of y'all got renters insurance. Please go around there and get you some flood insurance. Please go around there and get you some flood insurance. How much is flood insurance? Let's see the average cost. Hold on. The national average cost of flood insurance in the United States is $976 per year, about $81 a month. And that's through the National Flood Insurance Program. There it is. $81 a month. We spend that going to the club. We spend that getting ready to go to the club. You know what I'm saying? So it's still no excuse. It's still no excuse because you didn't know before the show. Now your ass know while watching the show. I'm trying to help. Got to be more careful. Maybe I done lost it all. But let's go back to what she. Let's go back. Let go back. Put that there up on the screen real quick. Yada yada yo. Yada yada yay.
Fox Chicago's Tia Ewing reports.
The story of my life, living in a hotel.
For 10 days.
Living in a hotel. Let's speak about the hotel. Hotels is more expensive than motels. Let's just get that out the way. There is a difference in hotels and motels. Like I say, if you could just pull up to the building, get out of your car and walk into your room that you just paid for, you was at a motel. If you get out of your car because you parked in the parking lot and you have to walk into a building and then walk down a hallway or something or go up in the elevator, that's a hotel. That's how you know the difference.
This has been Tamika Mahomes' life.
I can't go home. It's pulling up to hotel after hotel after hotel.
her 8 children in tow, and no home to go.
And that 22-year-old, I am guessing that the 22-year-old is a female. Where is her boyfriend? Listen, listen. You can't be 22 and you ain't got no damn relationship out here in these doggone street. Because if she is 22, I'm pretty sure that she ain't no virgin. She hunching. So that means that she should be able to go to one of them players or her boyfriend house and lay up. Huh? I'm just saying something though. You say she didn't get any disaster relief money. Nope. None at all. She got nothing. Damn, that hurt.
Go back to Mahomes' children.
And it looks like a little nice little home. Until you open up the door and see the pool at the bottom.
An age from 4 to 22.
My kids can't go to school. We sleep. I have to get 2-3 hotel rooms in order to cover my family.
This is a problem. Now, let me explain. The more children you have, the more the cost is. The number one thing, the number one item that keeps us in poverty, the number one item is children. That's the number one thing that keeps us in poverty. They saying now that to raise the children is like $240,000. Hold on. What is the average cost to raise a child? They're saying, you lying to me. The average cost of raising a child from birth to 18 in the great United States of America is $303,418 a year, roughly $16,857 a year. So for 18 years, it's 300 grand. Every year it's 16,000. Did y'all know that the poverty line, if I'm not mistaken, is like 17,000? Huh? What is the poverty line in the United States? The poverty line for a family of 4 is 33,000. It's 33,000. For an individual, poverty is 15,960. She's a family of 9, but they only go up to a family of 8. It's 55,720. A family of 8. She's a family of 9. So if she don't make over 55, and damn it seems like it going up like every $5,000 to $6,000. So if she ain't making over like 60, 65, then she in poverty. But y'all do understand that her and people like her put themselves in poverty. Huh? You say, well, her income tax money. Well, it is August. In my mind, that money, it may be gone. Remember, hell, she probably, because she had to move because she said where she was living was not a good spot to raise her boys in. I want to commend her for realizing and understanding we need to move. But I always got to point out, why in the would you produce a child in these communities anyway, knowing that the communities is horrible? Huh?
To get everyone through the night.
One day we drove around to 11:45 at night with my kids. All hotels was booked. I had to take them to a motel.
Look how she just talked about a motel. Shout out to everybody who be in motels. You ain't greater than a motel, baby. Listen, motels is around for you to save money. Let me say that again. Motels is around for you to save money. And a lot of times, a lot of people think that certain hotels is better than the motels. There is some motels that's better than the hotels. You say her IRS money was gone in May. She out of here. He said she can't rent a double wide. She can't rent a double wide somewhere. It ain't enough room. Well, she can only get up to like a 4-bedroom. So she don't have a Section 8. I got a question. For those of you who may be on Section 8 or who have been on Section 8, do you have to pay the full cost of security deposits, the first, last, and security? Are you required to pay the move-in fee with the Section 8? Does a person with a Section 8, do they have to pay first, last, and security? Oh. Yes, a Section 8 tenant usually has to pay the security deposit and their share of the first month rent out of pocket. So she, 9 times out of 10, that baby got an 8. That baby got an 8. No. You say, Willie, you say they pay none of that. HUD pay for it. No. The government housing program does not pay for security deposits or last month's rent, and landlords must follow the local state laws on deposit limits. There you go. So no, they do not pay security deposits and last month. Okay, the first month's rent, the program covers its share starting on the lease effective date, meaning the tenant pays only their calculated portion of the first month. You say she cannot be working. Well, she probably do work. She don't need a babysitter. Because I think her children runs from 4 to 22 or something like that.
I set up all night.
Mahomes says it all started here.
She say she went to a hotel, to a motel because she couldn't find a hotel, and she stayed up all night. So the motel must have been garbage. And listen, she say that they was riding around from 11 something at night. But if y'all jumping from hotel to hotel checkout time is 10, 11 o'clock. So why you couldn't continue to stay at the hotel? Oh, it's costing too much. All right, go ahead.
11:45 at night with my kids. All hotels was booked. I had to take them to a motel. I set up all night.
Mahomes says it all started here in the 1400 block of Linwood Court in Flossmoor.
Yeah, I wonder, does she get child support?
She moved into this rental home back on June 1st and was determined to make the home work for her and her children.
I have sons, and where I was staying, you can't raise teenage boys.
I have sons, and where I was staying, you can't raise teenage boys. So y'all do understand that she was staying where she was staying until her children became teenagers, and then decided this is not a place to raise teenagers. Y'all do understand that she was staying there before she had the children, 9 times out of 10. Or maybe she moved there when they was youngins. Either which way, she stayed there before they became teenagers. You say a lot of motels is the host spot. Laugh out loud. I avoid them. Oh, hell yeah, they selling monkey. It's an easy spot to sell monkey too. You say she can't be working. Probably not. You say, Willie, some don't pay it. You say it's a single mother program that pay the first month and security. My baby mama got a part-time job to get into the program. Oh. Yeah. There is additional programs on top of Section 8s. So you is correct. I was just asking, does Section 8 pay for it? But no. So the other programs, yes, they will pay first and security. And this is why it trips me out the way women talk crap about men. Y'all get damn near 100% support. Y'all first and last can get paid for no matter how much money you have. You can get a Section 8. You can get the stamps. You get Medicaid and Medicare. You get what is the thing called? You get free daycare. And do y'all understand that these bitches is still poorer than men? But then got the nerve to talk about men ain't got this shit together. Wow. You say, I bet you all they dad from the hood. Oh, facts. Come on now. Listen. I think that the majority of women who have children, they baby daddies ain't ain't in the STEM program, none of that shit right there? Huh? They baby daddies ain't got the degrees and all that shit. The women who have multiple children, I can guarantee y'all ain't none of they last baby daddies this so-called educated and degreed up. You know, because y'all be say that y'all want educated men and all that fly stuff right there. When all these men is at the colleges, going to class and graduate, for some reason y'all ain't been in relationships with these dudes. I just don't get it.
So I did whatever I had to do to make sure they can go to HF.
She came to.
I don't know what HF is. I don't know what HF. I have no idea because I guess they in Indiana or in Chicago or something.
Flossmoor looking for stability. Then the water came on August 11th. A confirmed EF1 tornado hit the area. And with it came rain and the power outages that forced the sump pump to go out. The combo sent water rushing into the basement.
It forced the sump pump. The sump pump. What is a sump pump? A sump pump is a mechanical device installed in a special pit, sump pit, in a sump pit at the lowest part of a basement or crawl space. How much do they cost then? Sump pumps. Let's go to Home Depot. How much are sump pumps here? Let's see if the landlord going on to grab that. Oh, that shit like garbage disposal. So like the highest one is $289. Oh, he wrong for that. Oh, baby, you need to take him to court.
Girl, you got a life.
The pump is $289, bitch. Wait, what?
That's floating for real, my babies.
Oh no.
It's all in there for milk and we lost everything.
So wait. So slow me down though. All right. He say Willie gonna buy. Got to be more careful. Damn it, the sump pump is $289. $289 plus a little fast. So let's say about $312. That shit about $312. It could be delivered by tomorrow. So in my mind, there got to be a player in the community that knows something about sump pumps. If she know that the sump pump done went out, and I do understand that's the landlord's problem. I do get that right there. But we got to get the water out there, bitch. We got to get the water out. Because if you don't get the water out, then she cannot use the electricity, right? Hold on.
It's all in there for milk.
Oh, wait a minute. Her refrigerator plugged up. The refrigerator plugged up, but there's a pool that's downstairs, like in the basement. So the basement is the problem. So the rest of the house isn't the problem.
You got a life that's floating for real, my babies. It's all in there for milk and we lost everything. Every day I have to purchase food and go to someone else's house and cook it.
Are you all homeless now?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And while
so yeah, technically, so you don't want to be. Well, damn it, she done already plugged up the refrigerator. I was just finna say, because of the basement is flooded, you don't want to play around with the electricity, but she playing around with the electricity because the refrigerator plugged up. Unless her children's rooms is down in the pool area, I think that she could stay in that end. Huh? If the rooms is not downstairs in the basement, because they shouldn't be, the regular rooms shouldn't be down in the basement. I'm just saying. So if it's just the basement, why y'all can't live in an apartment, live like in a house? And listen, I say go around there to Home Depot, purchase the sump pump, have old player install a little sump pump. Have old player, just tell him that he cute. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you are so cute. You know anything about sump pumps? Because, oh my God, I can't get the landlord to do nothing. Damn it, my shit flooded and shit like that right there. Do you got a woman? You is so cute. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ladies don't even know how to finesse no more. Y'all don't know how to finesse. You don't see an old player in the community with like an old Ford. He got an old Ford. He know how to fix everything. He know how to fix. Hell, the player with the old Ford in the community was probably the one who had done installed the sump pump. But y'all don't know how to finesse nothing. He said it smelled like mildew. See, if she would have went on here and bought her own little sump pump. Because she been homeless for 10 days. At least day 2 or 3, when she saw that the landlord wasn't going to come around, I think she should have bought her own sump pump to pump the water out. Say too independent, dependent.
Home says she has renter's insurance. She says she quickly learned the kind of water that flooded the home would be on the homeowner. The flooding is his responsibility.
So wait, the room that she is in is looking like the churn room. So this may be a churn room and they walking in the room.
She has renter's insurance. She says she quickly learned the kind of water that flooded the home would be on the homeowner.
Oh, is she showing us how high the flood waters came? Oh, so I see. For how the home is built, the rooms is below the ground. And then the basement is below the rooms, I'm guessing. All right.
The flooding is his responsibility. She claims he has no homeowner's insurance.
But the rental insurance told me that doesn't cover sewage and disasters and floods. Something in the house, like the pipe or something, would have had to bust. Yeah, so they're not going to cover anything.
No insurance payout to replace damaged belongings, no home. And Mahomes says no security deposit back.
Damn.
To help her family find another place to go.
I reached out to him and asked him, can I just have my security deposit back?
How much was your security deposit?
$5,000.
And what is he saying?
He says, I have him recorded, saying he's not giving me anything back. I didn't mean to cuss, but he said, F me, these kids is not his problem.
There it is. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. I guess he told her. But sister, here's what I'm gonna need for you to go ahead on and do. About that little sump pump. Baby, get one of them players out of the community to come on in and fix a little sump pump, man. And then, you know what I'm saying, you might want to cut the rent just a little low. You know, she might be in a state where you still have to pay the landlord or something. He say, is the house only 1 floor and a basement? That's a renter home. Well, damn it, they gave us a picture of it. I see what's happening. All right, bam. Look. Okay, this is the driveway. This is the front door. But this is like a cliff. The house is further down too. So down here is maybe the room. Well, not maybe, but it's the rooms that's down here. I'm guessing the rooms is not up here. The rooms is down 1, and then the basement is down 1 or down 2. It's something like that right there. So the water just run on in and go straight down. You know what I'm saying? So maybe like the day room or something, the living room, the Florida room, the kitchen. You got 1 bathroom maybe is like up here. You may have 1 bedroom or something that's up here, and then it just go down like that right there. I don't know. Shout out to Joanne for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that right there. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Got to be more careful. Say $5,000. Boy, that's crazy as hell. Well, how much is the rent? Well, I guess it don't matter how much the rent is, because if it's on Section 8. We have a mother. Who wants her daughter killer, who she was in love with. She want him to have a life sentence for killing her daughter. And rightfully so. She hurt, and I guess his trial is coming up or something like that, and she just want him to not ever get out of jail or something like that. And here we go.
The man accused of stabbing and killing her 23-year-old daughter is set to stand trial next month.
Was they in a domestic love relationship, though?
Brittany Miller joins us in studio tonight after sitting down with that mother. Brittany, what can you tell us?
Madison, Michelle Swift says her daughter, Shakira Clark, was brutally murdered by a boyfriend she was trying to get away from. Tonight,
y'all always trying to get away from somebody who just had killed you. Go ahead.
Swift fought back tears as she described what she says was a chaotic crime scene nearly 1 year ago.
Shout out baby out right there for having her real rocket, baby rocket.
I want life. He took my daughter's life. I want his life.
Michelle Swift says she wants the man accused of murder.
When I tell y'all, and shout her out for having a real aunt and her mama or her auntie or something like that. Shout out for them to having her real. She is not the ops. That baby said, she's not forgiving. She ain't doing none of that.
I want life.
Life.
He took my daughter's life. I want his life.
That's what I be expecting all y'all who had done lost y'all loved ones to say, but y'all don't do that. Y'all, I forgive you. It been 2 hours. He just killed your baby. I forgive you.
Michelle Swift says she wants the man accused of murdering her daughter to spend the rest of his life behind bars.
It was the worst day of my life.
The morning of October 27, 2025, Shakira Clark was found dead in her Norfolk apartment. She was 23 years old.
23.
The next day, her longtime boyfriend, 25-year-old Keandre Dubrow, was arrested and charged with her murder.
Keandre done went sour.
He savagely beat her. He stabbed her over 19 times.
Damn, what she did, baby.
According to Swift, the couple's young son and daughter were present when it happened.
She could motion the things that he did to her mother.
Swift says her daughter's relationship with Dubrow was violent. She tells 13 News Now,
the relationship was violent. That's what the mother says. So the mother knows that she's been in a long-term domestic love relationship.
Clark even filed a protection order against him.
I found out that he had broken her tailbone on one occasion.
Nearly a year after
she found out, that meaning after she got her tailbone broke, she didn't tell her mama them. And shout out her daughter, keep your business in-house.
After Shakira's death, Swift says the man accused of killing her daughter is heading to trial. She's concerned her family may leave the courtroom without the sentence they want.
Now, a lot of people may say it's not a good idea to not tell somebody what just had happened to you. I want to say it's a real good idea to not tell people what happened to you, especially if you're going to stay in the relationship. The one thing about her daughter, she knew. The daughter knew, I'm finna stay with my man.
What I've been told.
It's just a tailbone. You know what I'm saying?
We're going with second-degree murder. And that was 40 years. My daughter had way more than 40 years left to live.
Swift.
Nah, we don't know that, but you her mama, so you're going to say stuff like that. Go ahead.
Described Shakira as bubbly, fun, and a devoted mother, sister, and daughter.
It would be any mother's dream to have a daughter like her.
Now it's her dream to get justice for both Shakira and her children, who are now without their mom.
It's hell. It's hell. But my grandkids keep me going.
Well, in the last year, Swift says she's been working to get custody of her daughter's 2 children who've been staying with other family members since Swift had major surgery just before Shakira was killed. She says fighting for custody has felt like adding insult to injury. Brittany Miller, 13.
So so the children must be staying with the daddy's people. Think about it.
Children who've been staying with other family.
Me going.
Well, in the last year, Swift says she's been working to get custody of her daughter's 2 children who've been staying with other family members since Swift had major surgery.
So they must be with the father's side of the family.
Just before Shakira was killed. She says fighting for custody has felt like adding insult to injury.
How can fighting for custody be adding insult to injury or something like that right there when you had major surgery? So she could not take hold of them children when it just happened. So whoever took hold of the children had to take hold of them children after the incident happened, and they have been taking care of the children. So she think that it's wrong that she have to fight for custody, but these people have been taking care of these children while you couldn't take care of the children. So she want the state to just uproot the children so she can have custody. How many of y'all think that that's right? Because in my mind, if the children is not being harmed, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to uproot them children. They're not going to take now. She would have to prove that the children is in a messed up situation for them to just give her ultimate custody. Well, full custody of the children. You say, so Willie, did they have the power of attorney for medical best? He said they fighting over child support. Hell, the dude going to jail though. It's over.
Brittany Miller, 13 News Now.
All right, thank you so much, Brittany. And Clark's family says the trial is set to begin next month.
Next month we should be a trial coming. Little Tender gone. Hold on. Little mama gone. She out of here. She had 2 babies. So her baby dad had her knocked off. I wonder why he did. Stabbed over 19 times. She did something. Stabbed over 19 times. She must have been trying to leave. Stabbed over 19 times. She must have been cheating. Stabbed 19 times. One of the children must want his. Or both of them. Stabbed 19 times. He said, will you take control of someone's children? You have to have the power of attorney in order to get them children into your custody. I guess so. I guess the courts will have to give you power of attorney if in a situation like this, because somebody has to watch the children. And well hell, to get custody after something like this, DCF will typically choose between certain family members who is the best person to take hold of children. And then with those people that have to do the background checks, they have to make sure that you are financially together and shit to take care of the children. I'm guessing. He said he's gonna use the children as a tax write-off. Facts. Got to use them children as an asset out here in these streets. He said mom and grandma lived in Section 8. You know, so if the kids was placed by the state, if the kids was placed by DCF, and she's trying to go through DCF to get custody, and the children is in a good space, because remember, she died a year ago, so the children is in a familiar environment if they're not being harmed or anything, and they is in a good place. They is in a good place. They would, and it also, how much has her mother been visiting and spending time with the children? Again, they not just gonna uproot me goddamn children just because you and your feelings and you want your daughter babies. I'm just saying. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. What do we have here? Bam, bam, bam. We got that. That baby out here. That's what's up. What was this right here? Oh, we got a South Florida mom. We got a South Florida mom in bond court. After she overdosed her baby. Well, after the baby got overdosed. After the baby overdosed itself. Gonna put this here up on the screen. South Florida. Here we go.
A Miami mother has been arrested 8 months after her infant son died from an overdose. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement now charging her with aggravated manslaughter. CBS News Miami's Peter Dench is your reporter in Miami with more on the task force that tracked the mother down.
Miami Police Chief Edwin Lopez is crediting the statewide FDLE task force that made the arrest in this case and that targets fentanyl trafficking. The chief also said he is troubled by the death.
Do y'all even understand that they had to track down the mother? They had to track the mother down. Bitch, your baby died of an overdose, and you done ran off somewhere.
It's 29-year-old Perlandria Bujali.
Perlandria Bujari. Is this one of our Haitian sisters? It could be one of our Haitian sisters with the name Perlandria. Shout out to Baby for having a real.
Is charged with the aggravated manslaughter of her 18-month-old son. Miami Police Chief Edwin Lopez speaks out.
This case hits home. As a father of a 10-year-old and a 16-year-old, and obviously as a police chief, anytime you have a child that dies.
Bujali was arrested at this Northwest Miami-Dade apartment. Investigators say her son had been found unresponsive January 3rd at their home and died after being transported to a hospital. They say an autopsy found fentanyl and cocaine in his blood. They also say the narcotics were left in an unlocked room and the mother was not at home.
It looks like the children were unsupervised and had access to narcotics as well as guns.
This is something you can never recover from. This is a death that is avoidable. And at the end of the day, the negligence of parents who left not only narcotics and drugs, but even firearms accessible.
A defense attorney said the arrest report did not say when the child obtained the drugs, but a judge found probable cause for the charges. Lopez credited the FDLE task force that made the arrest.
It's a task force that really brings home the fact that parents need to be aware of what they leave accessible to children. Obviously, drugs are illegal, but the fact that an 18-month-old has lost their life is something that should be an alert to every single person in our community.
Investigators say there could be additional charges. Ujali was held without bond and given a public defender. At the Metro Justice Building, Peter Dench, CBS News.
We love the children. Children is best left with their mammies them. It is what it is. The baby got a hold of that dope. Children need to stay in their lane. Children need to stay in their doggone lane. How you gonna get hold of the dope, dog? And you just ruin it for everybody. Just ruin it for everybody. So that child became a liability. The child has left Earth due to the mama, the one who really, really loved her baby. The baby got hold of the dope, and the mama wasn't even at the crib. Damn shame. But anyway, children is best left with their mama them. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. Do not let nobody tell you. And hold on. Oh, do not let anybody tell you anything different. I got one real short. Because I don't have the longer one. Hold on. 18-year-old. Wait a minute. So there is a longer one. Okay, so we're gonna play the long one. We're gonna play the longer one. That was one day ago. Got it. So we're gonna do it like this right here. We have a mom. Who helped her son after he stabbed his girlfriend. Mom helped her baby boy after he stabbed their little la now. Hold on. Gotta let the little commercial go by. Man, talk about loving your child. Here we go. I'm going to put up on the screen. Watch this. Here we go.
Nice. Tonight, our first look at the young man and his mother who are charged in the death of his girlfriend. The son is accused of stabbing the victim. His mother is accused of helping cover it up. Tonight, new details on the suspects and this investigation. KDK's Ricky Sayer is live at the State Police Barracks in Washington County with the new information we've just learned. Ricky.
Mothers in the comment section, would you help your baby boy in a situation like this, huh?
Yeah, we just got our hands on the criminal complaint for this homicide. It shares Royce Moser's explanation, saying that he told investigators that a demon had taken him over, telling him to stab his girlfriend.
Okay. It's a new one.
Well, the answer was no for the 18-year-old accused of killing his girlfriend. His mom was far less silent.
Why do you help your son? Do you regret helping?
Why do you help your son cover up a murder?
What did you say you did not help?
I'm sorry.
Police say her 18-year-old son, Royce Moser, killed his 18-year-old girlfriend, Caroline Hint.
Really just
He killed Caroline?
Probably the most... Not the most, but one of the most unique homicides within our county in quite some time.
Trooper Rocco Gagliardi says Moser killed Heinz after a family party. It was in a car outside this North Strabane Township home.
They're a younger couple talking about how relationships can continue, maybe in a college setting. Somewhere that conversation probably goes a little bit south. Towards the end of that conversation between boyfriend and girlfriend, he goes inside and grabs a large knife from the kitchen. Comes back out and proceeds to stab her in the chest area.
Complaint details how before heading to get the knife, Moser said he told Heinz, quote, "Wait, I have to get something for you." He explained he'd become angry after she said something to him, but he couldn't remember what. After being stabbed, Gagliardi says she fell out of the car.
He proceeds.
He say, hold on, shawty. Before you go, I got something for you. Now, in my man, since they was arguing about going to different colleges or something like that right there, after school and all that stuff, she probably wanted to break up before they went off to to like their new schools.
To pick her up and load her in the back hatch of that vehicle.
He says Moser drove to Mother Rachel after being stabbed. Gagliardi says she fell out of the car.
He proceeds to pick her up and load her in the back hatch of that vehicle.
He says Moser drove to Mother Rachel Moser's house in Bellsville to talk about what they should do moving forward.
They try to clean clothes, they try to clean the car up, they try to get rid of any blood stains possible.
With his mom tailing behind in his car, he says they drove from Bellsville to California Borough, near where she was set to go to classes at Penn West, California. That's when her family raised the alarm after she didn't check in. It was California PD that found the car.
Noticing the blood in the vehicle, entering the vehicle, seeing her body in the back hatch. Still,
on the drive back to her home in Bellsville, Rachel Moser said Royce told her demons had taken him over. According to the complaint, he repeated that to investigators, telling them the demon told him to stab Heinz. She was set to play on her college's soccer team. They had already taken this group photo.
We're talking about an 18-year-old girl that was ready to start life, and now she can no longer get to pursue her dreams, which is
I can believe the demon.
Really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Royce's charges include homicide, tampering with evidence, and abuse of a corpse. His mother's charges include hindering apprehension of a fugitive. When she was asked why she's sorry, she said,
"My son took a life."
Quote, "Because my son took a life."
What if he got postpartum sclerosis or cirrhosis? Remember we just talked about this right here yesterday, and hashtag freelancing. It's free Lindsay Clancy. Free my dog. Let her go. Hell yeah, she killed her children, but don't nobody care. Come on now.
Police say they did locate the murder weapon. Now, we did look on social media, and we believe we did find Royce's social media page. It has multiple posts where he reshared videos saying that he would never cheat on someone. And then we can also tell you that sources tell KDK that the two had been dating for 4 months. Reporting live, Ricky Sayer, KDK TV.
Oh, she broke it a little hard because she going down there to the Penn West State finna get that thing up. I'm trying to tell you something. He like, I never cheat on nobody, something like that. Listen, in my mind, I can believe that she was like, you know what? We finna go to different colleges. So we might as well just cut the relationship short. I love you too, and all this. We only been down for like 4 good months, and the hunching was good. But I'm finna go around there and spread my wang out here in the street. What? Yeah, you talking about? He was like, no, stay with me. I ain't going to college, and I'm going to trade school or something inside the same community or something. But she said something that she wasn't supposed to say. She did not agree with whatever he was trying to get her to agree with, and that's why she gone. So, ladies, let this be another learning lesson. If y'all is in a disagreement and y'all about to separate and divide, and he say, hold on, let me get something for you real quick. I got something to get you. I got a gift. Y'all better get the hell on from around there. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all made it to the end of this overtime. The overtime show has came to a conclusion. It is over. It's over. Excuse me, the overtime is over. I'm hungry. I'm burping and shit, some air. I just got air, and then I got air in my stomach. I'm hurting right now. I'm starving. Listen, y'all please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, except an agreed channel. Watch standalone videos. Help the player out here in these streets, man. I still need y'all support, like I always say. Y'all please remember to go around here to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. The biggest, the hugest, the largest. A matter of fact, since you're still here, y'all please go around to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. The biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. If you would like to change the smell, the aroma, the scent that's in your area, in your house, in your workspace, whatever, y'all please go around here to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. Now, I can only ship out the candles. I cannot ship out them beautiful dog you sisters. I just can't. Just saying some players. Prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la or your life. Here's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here. Listen, I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. I hope that y'all enjoyed. I said that I was going to come around, and I hadn't came around, and y'all came around. Y'all showed up and showed out with a player. I said a very good show. Thank you for the commentary and the overtime. Have a good night. Boy, y'all have a good one. Y'all do that one thing that I always ask y'all to do, and y'all always seem to do it, because when I go live again, y'all be right on back around here. And that is stay alive. I appreciate y'all for